Hello, scrubs. You want to see something derpy? Here's something derpy for you. This is based off of an old deck I found online, but, I made some additions to it that I think will be quite, decent for just to make it as good as it can. I'm no pro at this game, I just picked this game up, and as you can see, I don't have really good technology. But I thought I would go over a derpy thing I have put together based off of a few different things. But anyway, here is a Kuriboh-burn, boys. A Kuriboh-burn deck, just what everybody's always wanted. It's trash. Don't expect to ever win with it unless the player's like super bad. But you know, trolling is fun and all that. So let's see what we got here. For monster cards, we gotta start off with our, the Winged Kuriboh. Winged Kuriboh is decent, just throw them on the board, don't take damage, that's his purpose in this. Just throw them on the board, and then throw one out at a time, obviously. Don't, like, clutter the board. This deck isn't really something that clutters the board with monsters. So, just, like, one thing at a time. Just throw Winged Kuriboh out there, he'll save you battle damage for the turn. He's pretty good. Kuriboh, we all know what Kuriboh does. But just basically the same thing, only he can do one attack. Winged Kuriboh does the whole turn, while Kuriboh only does one attack. And you have to keep Kuriboh, you have to discard him from the hand. But, you know, he's still alright. He's derpy, look at him. Kuriboh. He's got no mouth. Does Winged Kuriboh have a mouth? No. They just, they're weird. Kuribon, he's here too. He's a combo piece of this deck. He's a very important part of it. We'll get to his role when we talk about the burn stuff. Sangan, he's just, you know, good. Get one of these guys out of the deck. Just either survive or get the burn started. Just depends on what you need at the current moment. The Winged Kuribohs, you don't really use them much, but they're here, because if you ever draw Transcendant Wings, and you know, if you ever play into them, they can be good, but they're not really usable. They're not the deck's win condition, so they don't really do much, but they're here in case you need to use them. Ryu-kushin Powered, he doesn't really do much. He's just kind of a fiend, so, you know, get him on the board. He'll take a hit for you. His real purpose is to draw out, like, Dark Necrofear and Neosphere, provided that they're ever needed, of course. You don't really use them much. I just used Necrofear in my last duel, actually, but, you know, just to get another fiend in the grave, just to get these guys out. Necrofear and Neosphere. They're just big beaters, really. I've never used Neosphere in my life, so he doesn't really do much for the deck either. Power Invader, just a decent beater. You know, if your opponent's got 2 or more monsters, he might be able to just throw them on the board. He's just kind of there. Lava Golem, good for, cause this is a burn deck, so you just throw him on the opponent's side of the field. I think he's a classic burn. Your opponent takes 1,000 damage every turn. He's decent. He's good, especially when you get the rest of the deck started. Lava Golem, A-OK play. Multiply for Kuriboh, stall the game out. Transcendent Wings is all Winged Kuriboh stuff. You don't really use it much, but it's here. Upstart, you know what that does. Pot of Duality, you know what that does. Card of Demise, play it right, but you know what it does. Twin Twisters, you know what it does. You know what all this crap does, man. Here the Mirror Forces, just load it up with the Mirror Forces. Storming and Quaking are the best ones for the deck. Just stall your opponent out. Here's where we get to the win condition, though. Well, the magic cylinders. Bad reaction. Bad reactions are basically the deck's win condition. You throw it out, just basically turns every life point that you give your opponent into burn damage. So that's what you combos well with Gift Card and Kuribon. This is your main combo setup for the deck, so you kind of need this. Magic Cylinder, stall an attack, run 3 of them. Your opponent will just take their own hit. That's pretty good. And then the Solemns. The Solemns are good for stalling shit out. No extra deck because fuck that. Who cares about that? This deck's trash. Yeah, this is some derpy shit. It'll get you some fun little moments. Yeah, just a bad reaction combos with Gift Card and Kuribon, and then I forgot to go over a card actually. Hate Buster, Fiend-type monster you control is targeted for an attack. Target the opponent's attacking monster, destroy both, and then inflict damage equal to the attack of your opponent's destroyed monster. So that's good too. This has won me some games too. This isn't good, but it's trolly, it's derpy. Have a good time with my baby here.